what's going on, man? It is your girl, TampaMystic. You see it. Where we at? The big one, not the little one.
Wanted.
It's your girl, TampaMystic. We are live right here on Industry's Most Wanted. Shout out to everybody tuned in, checked in. But I got a beautiful young lady tonight, the Real Keke. She's from out this way, but she's right. She's in Houston right now. You know what I'm saying? Visiting family, doing her thing, looking all fly. I love the shirt. Is that a shirt, a bodysuit? What do we got going on over there? Yes, ma'am. Okay, you better do it. You better do it. Well, listen, my love, it's so dope to have you on here tonight. Definitely looking forward to having this conversation with you. Go ahead and give us that official introduction.
Hey, y'all already know it's the bad bitch, the Real Keke, queen of the South, the hottest female rapper ever out here. You already know what's going on.
I know that's right, most definitely. Well, again, I appreciate you being here tonight. You've been doing music for a minute now, so we're just gonna go ahead and dive right on in. You're originally from Hampton, Georgia. For people who don't know where Hampton is, where is that on the radar or on the map in comparison to Atlanta?
Well, I was originally born in Texas, but I was raised in Lovejoy, Hampton, Georgia, Clayco. So it's on the south side. Like on the outskirts, but it's not too far from Riverdale, Jonesboro, Mount Zion. It's just a big old circle.
Listen, I feel like everything in this area is considered kind of Atlanta, right? I learned that, but at the same time, it's like, yo, you can truly, you can take you like an hour plus to get anywhere in the city, right?
Yes, anywhere. No, for real. Especially with traffic. It's going to be 35 minutes in anywhere you go. That's normal.
That is absolute facts, 100%. So let's talk a little bit about, some of the things that you've been working on since you started doing this. You've got a new single out. You've got an EP out called The Realest Chick. Let's talk about that a little bit. The Realest Chick. How long was that in the works?
Yes, The Realest Chick. It didn't take that long. I'm gonna say it was one of those tapes where I was sitting on several songs that I just either have never released or just an old single, and I collabed it all together at one with the new sound and just the original sound, my sound. It came from what I look like. After DJ Threat, shout out to DJ Threat, had produced What I Look Like. And we did the DJ Jelly, shout out to DJ Jelly remix where he played on V103. And it was really nice too because it was like the instrumental of What I Look Like, and then I just remixed it and like freestyled it. So
got it.
It really came from inspiration of that whole background with Camp and Baby D, because I had got the song with Baby D, Bet 1,000, and then we did another one, Don't Dance, but we didn't actually put that on there. So it didn't take. It didn't take that long, but it was like a collab of like my sound. This is my sound. These are hit singles that everybody love. Let's put it on one. And then the song that I had with Stewie Rock. Shout out to Stewie Rock, of course, High 107.9, and who does not rap anymore. But I had got a feature with him like in the beginning of my career streaming back in 2019. So
got it.
Like, don't sit on your music. Just put it out there. Let it go.
Exactly, 100%. And that's what you have to do. Sometimes you just have to, let it go, let it get out there. Definitely. You've got people tuning in right here on YouTube, checking in. Maya, is it Maya or Mayas?
Maya, hey Maya.
Hi, Maya. Hello, beautiful. Definitely. So that's dope. I love the fact that, you've really taken this music seriously. Would you say that being in and around the Atlanta area inspired you? Because I know that, reading through your information, you were inspired by heavy hitters, Boosie, Glorilla, Big Boogie, which those are from Memphis. But then you got Kilo Ali and Baby D and DJ Unk, Future, all from, the Atlanta area. Would you say that Atlanta inspired you quite a bit to become a music artist?
No, not really. Unfortunately not. But I definitely have, mad respect for the upcoming hitters that, made a way out of no way. And the grind. I respect the grind and hustle. But I'm more so of music. It was like my go-to for peace because I had like a rough background when I was younger, a lot of trauma, and music was just like healing for me. That's how I was able to express myself. And then after that, I was interested in people like Lauryn Hill, Mariah Carey, Lil Mo, Ja Rule, Mary J. Blige. You know, that was more so of like what I was listening to Trick Daddy to just like, you know, vent and healing songs and Michael Jackson, you know, stuff like that. And that inspired me to just become like a star. I just always knew I was gonna be a superstar since I was younger. I was putting cocoa butter on my legs and everything. Like Ashanti, I'm trying to be that girl in the movie too. So that's where the inspiration came from, just the trauma, and it was a way to express myself. And then I had grown to, of course, choir at church. And I know I seen one of your interviews with another guy. He was like, everybody started in church. I'm like, right,
Yeah,
because
yeah,
we're at court in choir. And then I took it to school with chorus. So
that's beautiful. You're right. I so many artists that I sit down and talk with, they have a church background. That's where they started at. And then of course I always have to ask them, was gospel ever a thought? Was it ever a thought for you?
oh yes, of course. Definitely, because I had got word anyways in church that I was gonna be big in the music industry when I had just started streaming. So I just took the word and ran with it, and I seen the doors opening. So I'm like, "Look, definitely it's true." You know, so I definitely believe in God. But as far as like inspiration, like I didn't know which way God wanted me to go, because like I said, I'm on a spiritual level for sure. You know what I'm saying? And I know that who God is who direct my life. So I was
Yes.
like, well, do you want me to do rap or do you want me to do gospel? So I did a gospel song as well. It's out. It's called Thank You Jesus. And shout out to Love Earthquake, DJ Earthquake. He put me on a gospel festival in Macon one year. And I actually went out there and I got to perform, and it was crazy because I had quoted a Bible scripture and I didn't know, I was already nervous. And I didn't know that they was gonna like chime in. So like when they chimed in, it kind of like threw me off. And I kind of like stumbled over the words. Like I didn't know what I was talking about. And I was just like, okay. But it's a great gospel song. It's out, and it didn't move my career any faster than dropping R&B, hip hop, rap. So I was just like, God is just letting you have your way until you figure out what you want to do. But as far as like continue to drop gospel music, yes, I'll drop another one. And it's actually under the Real Keke. And they was like, don't mix them. But I was like, I am who I am.
Absolutely, 100%. And I feel like, it's okay because I know multiple artists who create music in gospel and on the secular side. And it's okay, as long as you can kind of intertwine the two and keep it true to yourself, I think it's totally fine.
And that's what it is all about, being true to yourself.
Yes, yes. So we got more people tuned in over here. Togu McFish, MC Official, or is it McFishel? MC Fish Official. I'm hoping I'm saying I'm blind. Y'all don't mind me. I ain't got my glasses on. I'm an old lady, y'all. Listen, I'm gonna be 51 in a couple of weeks, so y'all don't
And
mind me.
looking good. Yes.
Appreciate it. But my eyes, boy, I can't see. I'll be like this. Trying to look at stuff blind.
That's okay.
Definitely. So you've been able to complete a 52 city tour, What I Look Like tour. First and
Yes.
foremost, congratulations. That is major because there's some artists who've never even left their city. And it's no shade because maybe that's what they want. They just want to be cool in their city. First and foremost, how long did it take you to complete this 52 city tour?
Oh, great question. We started that tour in July, July 6th to be exact, because that's the release of the video. So from July 6th all the way to my birthday was the last show. My birthday is October 30th. We probably did the last show like October 29th. So
Mm,
from July to October,
that is amazing. That is quick.
and it was fun.
That
Yeah,
was
it
the.
was quick. DJ Threat had us on the road every weekend. I was like, my mom had got sick. I had to move her to Atlanta and start taking care
Oh,
of her diabetes and everything. I had just got married. It was like life was just like whoosh, and I was
woo,
just going,
yeah.
like steady going, And he did every weekend, every day during the week. I mean, he already had the cities, the day locked in, and then it's like it grew. It didn't start off as 56 at all. I want to say it probably started out like 20 cities. And as
Wow.
we went on, people was just booking, reaching out, like wanting to collab. So that's how it just kept growing. And to be honest, we still would have been on a tour if I haven't just was like, wait, okay, we're done with that now. I'm gonna reroute this, get this in order, and then after that, let's go on a podcast and spread the word. Because DJ Threat wanted to just keep on going. It
You
was
know, keep
going,
going.
going.
You would have been around the
It was
world
going.
and
It was
back.
around the world and back, and it was cool and it was fun. I had loved everything, but at the end of the day, I still was experiencing like real love, fake love, real friends, fake friends, new problems. So it was just like it, to keep it about the music and something that I actually love doing, a passion. Then
Yes.
let's just, let's.
Listen, it's a no-brainer, right? Totally
Right.
makes sense. Absolutely. So what would you say that going on this tour, doing that many cities, what do you feel like you learned from it that maybe if you went on tour again, you would apply differently?
Okay, perfect. I'm glad you said that. We did do radio interviews. Shout out to, Making Radio Station. And they had the Power 104 and Clayco. And, like I said, V103 other people. But we will definitely do more radio interviews. We should have did anyways to just keep the momentum going. And I would, I probably would have actually threw more parties,
Mm,
self parties.
okay.
Then, you know,
Focusing on you.
yeah, I definitely would have did that. And because I just felt like, because I was doing that already in the beginning and it was a success. So with us going out, then we should have had like came back and just did like our own thing as well, just to add on to it. But other than that, everything else was fine. Like rather we went there and came back the same night, went there and we all spent the night, whatever. But it was cool. Yeah.
Absolutely. I think it's anything we do is you learn something from it and then you can apply it to the next time around, right?
Yes, definitely. And I missed out. I did miss out on shout out to Nadalak, Pimpin' Nadalak. Once he's heard what I look like, he wanted to just go ahead and collab the feature with Lil Chat. And at the time, of course, my producer DJ Threat, they were seeking more of like the Glorilla at the time because she had just taken off. It was like everybody was comparing me to Gangsta Boo. Everybody kept thinking I was from Memphis, and
Yeah.
it was just like a good look. But I learned at the end of the day, just do the collab that somebody's offering. Don't ever miss no opportunity, whether you're gonna use it or not. Just keep it in the bag, like I was doing my old songs. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of feel like I missed out on that Memphis era a little bit
Yeah.
sometimes, but I know that like everything happened for a reason, and it's a time and place for everything. So
100%. We have to trust the process, as they say. Don't rush it. Trust
just
the
go with the flow. And
just
shout
go.
out to Lil Chat too, cause she did. She got to see me perform at the Players Ball, and she loved it. Told me I did a great job, and we got our pictures and stuff, whatever. So it still was like an experience. You know what I'm saying? I shout out to all the legends, all the legends.
I know that's right, including yourself, right? You this living legend. You doing your thing. Because
Thank
I heard from one of the comments that just came in that the real Keke is the most loved rapper in Brazil. Okay.
Period.
Yes.
No.
So how does it feel to have a fan base, like really all the way around from everywhere?
It's really a blessing. I'm not gonna lie. It feels amazing. I literally just made a post on Facebook that about that the other day. I was like, sometimes I wake up and I've been waking up for like years and I'm amazed still to this day that I will go to certain people pages or just come up and my picture or my cover or something is on their profile or as a name picture. Never met them in my life. And I'm sure one day I will, of course. And it's just like a blessing because they keep me going because I'm like, you like it, let's keep going. You know what I'm saying? I must be doing something right because at the end of the day, I'm still a brand and it's still my business. And it takes like 5 years. They say it takes like 5 years to get your business off the ground. But if you're seeing success rate at least by 5 years, you keep going. If not, they say you switch it up now, do something else. So
Absolutely, 100%. And really, like my OG, my business partner, I said earlier, Bigger, something he told me early on to really become seasoned in the music industry. It
yeah,
could take like 10 years. It's a decade worth of work. It's not something that happens overnight. And some of these artists that we see that may look like they pop up quickly, you
right,
don't know that what they've been doing behind the scenes for the last decade or last 8 years
right.
or whatever it may be.
That's what I try
Definitely.
to tell people that too. When they be like, "You do all this, you do this. Why you ain't go yet? Why you ain't?" And I'll be like, "Because you not buying my music, you know." Because that's how I see people as well. Like they was already grinding. Like Glorilla, she got her whole TikTok still up from back then. Even Future, you know, a long time ago, he's with the Dungeon family, and you know, it's just like it takes a long time, and it looked like it happened overnight, and it didn't. And definitely shout out to Bigger Rankin because I got to do Trapping in the Basement years ago.
Okay, probably when he was still at Stickerbush's house.
Yep, exactly. And he definitely had loved the performance and everything. And I definitely got great back, you know, footage and stuff. So shout
You
out
got
to
to circle back and come through.
I will. I'm definitely coming for
Yes,
sure. For sure.
absolutely. And you got more support tuning in over on YouTube. Uh,
Period.
yes, definitely. There go Kiki. She said, "I know that's right. That's the real Kiki checking in."
Hey friends.
Hey, friend, let me put her message back up on there real quick. You know what I'm saying? And listen, if these other people are tuned in through YouTube, make sure you go subscribe to the YouTube channel as well. You know, like we can network a little bit. We've got people on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch, two Facebook pages. And for some reason, YouTube created two links for this interview. So if someone's going to the other link, they just have to click the live button to get here. I don't know what happened. I just noticed that. I'm like, what the hell? It created, listen,
You know how I be.
they couldn't get enough of you. They said, we can't just do one. We got to do two.
Two keys.
Exactly. Facts. So I want to go back to the tour for just a minute. Give us like one or two cities that was a highlight for you that really just showed out and showed love to Kiki.
Oh, I'm so glad you said that. I had just looked that up too on my phone the other day. Okay, Macon for sure.
Okay.
Macon number one. Macon
He
showed me
showed
so much
out.
love. I went to one show. A guy he was like waving $100, like take it while I was performing. I thought he was trying to be funny. I didn't know, but he was serious. Went somewhere else
Right
and
up.
gave me like a gift card to like a clothing store. And so that was like, okay, this is the love. And then it was another city in Alabama. What is it? We went out there for their homecoming. I have never been to this city in my life. I never heard of it ever in my life. And it was like a small town where you know everybody. And I literally just looked at this the other day. DJ Threat, no, DJ Threat, are you on here so I can put it in the comments? Um, and he knew about it because what is it? I don't know. It was like I don't know, but I know the team was like the Yellow
Was it
Pages.
Tuscaloosa?
I think it was Tuscaloosa, but I thought I knew about Tuscaloosa. But if it was, it's the best place on earth. They don't have a lot of things or whatever, like just go to whatever I didn't see. But the community is so connected. We
What
went
about
out
Dothan?
there for a
Is it
kid.
Dothan?
What was it called?
Dothan, Alabama? Because Dothan has a decent music scene. I know a couple DJs from out there.
Dolphin. No, not Dolphin. It probably was a Tuscaloosa, but
Okay.
I'm
And
gonna find out what it
comments,
is.
what city she went to in Alabama?
What's it? It's like Enabee or what? It was something never heard of.
There's Auburn. Of course, the known ones. We got Birmingham, Montgomery, Mobile,
Right, I know. Right, I
Huntsville.
know about them,
Yeah.
and that's why. Oh, I want to know so bad. I know the flyers in my phone, and I literally just cleaned up my phone. And I said that's what they called, but I mean the parade they had entirely everybody. I'm talking about from your mom, your dad to your grandma, your granddad, everybody, and it was like just outside, like watching us in this parade, and like we started at the school and went into the town, and it was amazing. I was like. I know all these people is not out here right now. Like, what is this? This was amazing. It was amazing. And we definitely showed up and showed out. Like, that was so cool to me.
That's
That was
dope. Do you have a lot of footage from the entire tour?
yes. Oh yes. Oh yes. 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 At the time, we definitely had Trey promoter. He was doing the flyers. He would go to the event, set up all my posters and stuff before I even get there. We had the big old tripod of me, and we have footage from the first one I'm telling you, my storage is always full. I put so much stuff on my computer. I'm like, what I'm gonna do with all this stuff? Do I supposed to print it out? I mean, so many different looks, and then we was carrying the freaky thing. So many different looks, so many different places, club, DJ from the strip club to the outside to the car and bike shows. And DJ Threat, he's over all the car and bike shows, like the biggest ones in Atlanta. It is for real. And it's like we had so many of those. So shout out to Atlanta Hot Riders, shout out to you, Tiffany. And we do. We got footage. We got
I
footage.
love it. Got to. I tell people all the time, if you don't document it, it didn't happen,
It
especially
didn't
when
happen.
something like that. You have to get that footage, because people want to feel like they were a part of your journey, even if they weren't there.
Right. And just go to my page on Instagram. Of course, I'm giving it to you. And look on the reels. Go on the reels. Everything is there. I have to clean like my main page. I have to put stuff on the back because it'd be like so much. And when you do come scout, you need to just know what I do mainly. But on that reel, it's everything. Everything.
Absolutely. And we got more people checking in. So I want to take a second to shout out to other people that are checking in. Shout out to King David over there on YouTube. What's going on? And
What's
of
up,
course,
y'all?
yeah, is this someone that you know, King David?
Yeah, that's my partner. It's a whole lot of
Going
gang.
on, family. How y'all doing?
Yeah.
The real one, the real one. Shout out to my homie Robert over on Facebook. He always tunes in and supports all of the interviews. So thank you for being here tonight. We've got 2 Facebook pages. We've got YouTube and we got Twitch going. Like I said a minute ago, for some reason, YouTube generated 2 links for this interview. So if you found us, it's because you clicked on the live button. So thank you for making it over here. I don't know what YouTube is. YouTube is on one tonight.
You already know
But
when
y'all
the
here.
we come in the building, everything had to shake.
Absolutely, absolutely. So you've had your music played on radio out here in the A. Man, what did it feel like to hear your music on radio?
Oh my gosh. So the first time that I ever heard my song play on the radio in Atlanta was 2019. Stewie Rock played my song on Hot 107.9. He
Man,
played my single "Feed Me the Money." It was my first single ever streaming, and I was amazed. And he put it on a rap battle. It was rap battle, and people was calling in, liking it, whatever. And I went against this guy named Giovanni, who later on I met while I was on a tour with DJ Threat because
okay.
he had like worked with him before as well. And Giovanni, shout out to you, Giovanni, he got that "Go Shawty, Go Shawty, Go Shawty, Go" song. And when that song came up as the competition song, I was like, no, that song already made it. He's already out of here somewhere. Why are they playing? Because that's what I thought. I was hearing
Right.
that song everywhere. And I didn't know that, that song didn't take off like that to be competing on my song. So, I lost by one call. To this day, he'd be like, it don't matter, you still lost. I'd be like, they already knew your song. But the fact that I even lost by one call, knowing that was a song that I produced, wrote, and recorded myself in in North Carolina at that, at Rich Underground Rich Studios, I was amazed. I felt like if people was calling my phone, like I just heard you on the radio, like they had recorded, they was posting it, and you know what? I was just like, okay, now that's lit. I was like, yeah, that's a good feeling. So from there, it just always made me happy. Even when I hear myself on the radio to this day, I still be like listening. Like I be wanting to hear it. Like, okay,
Yeah.
I sound like okay.
Listen, I love it. I feel like, I'm not an artist, but I feel like if I was and I heard my music on radio, especially like FM radio for the first time, I'd be like, okay, I done made it. Y'all can't tell me nothing now. Cause
Nothing.
it's people. See, I've been in radio for 14 years. I've been an FM radio personality. I've been an internet radio personality. I've been a podcaster. And one thing that I can say is it's not easy for independent artists to get on FM radio because it's so political and it's very, very, very expensive. Like, don't let nobody fool you. Like, it can cost upward of
A
a
lot.
hundred or more regionally to have your song get in rotation on these stations if they even allow you to buy your way in, if that makes sense. So
Right.
to get your song on there, even if it's just a couple times, is a major, major blessing because a lot of artists aren't getting that opportunity.
Yes, and shout out to Get to Know Nick because she did play me on 103.3 on Sunday in South Carolina. But
Nice.
everything that you said definitely makes sense. That's why I said I felt like Mariah Carey in that Glitter movie when they played her song and she was out the rooftop. because I knew people that was telling me they was paying like $10,000 just to have their music played for 6 months.
And that is absolute facts. I learned that quickly early on is because some stations won't even let you buy in. You can buy advertisement airtime, but
Right.
you can't buy radio airtime because the program director, the way they look at it is this song going to keep our listeners tuned in, or is it going to make them say, I don't like this song, let me flip to the next radio station? So it's a risk and a gamble for them. And that's why it's difficult, even if there is the payola there.
Right. And that's why it's a blessing because like I said, I know people that the people that we was blessed to, get the connects with, if they didn't like it, they wouldn't because if they didn't like it, they ain't gonna do it. So definitely shout out to DJ Threat, even just making the connections and just having that face cards and no bad face cards because face card is everything. You know what I'm saying? And especially in this industry that we are in, the black ball community is definitely real. So definitely
Yes.
shout out to the good face card with that win. And shout out for Stewie Rock for believing in the real Kiki.
Fact. Shout out to Stewie Rock, man. He is a real one. He's been in this for a long, long time. He was probably one of the first people I met when I moved to the A back in 2013. And I know he was doing it even before then. And he's just a dope person, So shout out to him for sure.
Right.
Yes, you got more people checking in, sis. Shout out to Automated by Ash. She said, "What up, Key?" 2 times. Okay,
What's up, sis?
I love it. I love it. So let's talk about you getting your golden ticket from the auditions that was here in ATL being casted on Baddies Africa, which premiered on Zeus Network, man. That's major, major, major right there. Talk to us about that.
Period. And I really appreciate you so much
Yeah.
because it was definitely an experience, you know what I'm saying? In the beginning I felt like it was opportunity. Now I don't feel like it was opportunity, but I definitely am thankful for the experience. You know what I'm saying? Once one of my homegirls, Disney's, shout out to Disney's, she never seen me fight. She don't even know if I could fight or anything. Okay. And it was strictly about my music because everybody know that's just all I eat, sleep music. And that's why she was sending it to me. And I was just like, I know you lying. Like they come to Atlanta, this gotta be fake. This not real. And I looked at my husband and I said, Baddie's coming here for audition. Can I go? And he was just like, if that's what you want to do, you know what I'm saying? My husband, shout out to him. He's very supportive of everything I do.
I was
Everything.
about to say,
He
man,
gives,
shout out to him for being supportive. That's beautiful.
yes, Dread Rocks. He's streaming on all platforms too, but he gives me no problem when I want to do something. So shout out to that. And I did the audition thing. They sent it back with the address or whatever. I told one of my homegirls, India, Big Ben Indio, shout out to her. She was number 313. I was 312, and that was cute. And she didn't want to go, and I was like, well, just come for the exposure anyway, because it's what you do. You know what I'm saying? You always be with the hitters. Like, so we went, and I got there like 12:30. She got there a little after me, whatever. And the doors open at 12. It's raining. They got us like coming in this entrance and walking down like this long little hill walkway. It was crazy. But I literally, like I knew, I seen the audition. Shout out to my cousin Maya in Texas, who house I'm in now. She was already like, let me let you watch these auditions and stuff, cause you gonna go crazy. These people be going crazy. You know what I'm saying? And her best friend Quentin, shout out to Quentin, he already did audition and didn't like it. So I'm like, I put on my gear because I was like, if we're gonna fight, we're gonna fight. But the majority thing I'm doing is what I look like. Y'all finna hear it. Y'all say bring y'all talent. I got a #1 hit single out here in Atlanta. I'm finna pop it. It's time to go. This my breakthrough. I know God sent y'all here for me. Get to the line. We skipped the line, of course. We baddies. Why would we stay in the line? Me and Eddie gone. So one girl in line, she recognized who I am. She got the speaker like the real Kiki, the hardest female rapper. Like I can't make this up type. She playing her music. Next thing I know, I'm like, let me get your Instagram. I put my stuff in. She following me already. I'm like, you already following me. She looked
That's
at me like, the real Kiki, the biggest fan, the hardest. She played my music. I ain't have to ask her nothing. She put on what I look like. She knew the words and everything. Mind blowing.
wow.
Beautiful. The girl behind me, shout out to her, period. She like, Kiki, I bet y'all gonna play Feed Me the Money. They'll Feed Me Money again. My first single. I'm like, who said that? 2019, okay. So I'm like, God is speaking to me. I'm supposed to be here. Mind you, the most important thing that I forgot was when I did do the audition tape to send in to get the information back, And my husband said yes, I could do it. I went on an 11-day fast. I stopped drinking marijuana. I just stopped drinking weed. I stopped drinking liquor. I stopped smoking marijuana. I prayed, you know what I'm saying, like I always do. But I manifested most of anything. And I cut off, like, my closest friends that I talked to. I just didn't want to talk to nobody because,
Yeah.
like I said, I'm real passionate for my music. And I have, like, all these doors that be opening. And I'm ready to just get in the right door, you know? So I'm taking a chance, like always. So that was, like, confirmation I'm supposed to be there. So we get inside, we waiting forever. You know, we just see the celebrities coming out like Bobby, Janisha, you know, whatever. And they da da da, but they taking, come on. So by this time, my homegirl bent in down. She goes back to the VIP room. And she like, you need to come over here because they signing stuff and they going to do their audition and they not out there. So I'm like, okay, well, let's go. So boom, she meets me. Boom, I go over there. I get in VIP party, get my bracelet, everything. You know, you gotta be a baddie to know how to move
No,
around.
facts.
Like, because it didn't come with no directions. So get in there. We in trailer. They have trailers out here. Set stage 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you go inside the trailer, it's a scenery of a club. They got
Mm.
people over here, they got party over here, the girls over there, they want to drink, they hungry, all type of stuff. They partying over here. Natalie Nunn, shout out to Scrappy, he was in the building.
Okay.
Shamar was in the building. Dr. Montana was already back there, and you know, whatever. So sign my paperwork, because I'm the one who's going to audition, and you know, party with them a little bit. I leave. Miami, yeah, Miami is pulling up now.
Yeah,
I
I
find
need
out.
to tea on that. That's what I
Yeah,
need to tea
Miami is
on.
pulling up. I didn't even know at first that yeah, Miami was going to be one of the judges until it got closer
Mm.
to the date. I'm like, oh, I know this is for me because
Yeah.
my hit single, What I Look Like, Young Miami, whoever it was, her writer, producer, I don't care, they incorporated my What I Look Like. I'm not going 50-50 with her. And into her song, and she's trying to wear it around like it's her crown. And people blew it up and was tagging me in it. So why are they thinking about my song? Oh, maybe
Mm.
I didn't find it. I didn't see it, you know. So I blew it up and everything. She's seen it. She blocked me. That's fine. Because I was adding her or whatever. So I'm like, this is perfect. So Miami's pulling up. She going in the room over there where they at. We see her coming out or whatever. I'm like, okay, we need to get in these rooms. So found a security guard for Zeus. Like, let me get in the room. He's like, okay, have you went to stage B yet? I'm like, no. He's like, you gotta go on stage B. I'm like, bet. Go on stage B. They line us all up. They get our number. We had numbers on it, unique numbers, like everything registered on the iPad, whatever. 6 of us girls, we go in there. 2 girls like they want to fight. I'm not saying nothing. I'm not a talker. And the other girls, they just like, we don't have to fight. We got talent. Go in there. First of all, they already like, girls, please don't fight. Yeah, we don't want y'all to fight, but we want y'all to be hype. So now we got one mic, 6 girls. You're supposed to pass the mics when you're done. So we go in there, we line up. They tell you can't go in front of them, like don't go to the podium, none of that stuff. The first girl with the mic, she's talking, doing her big one. The other girl, she has a flag. Well, they tell the girl to send her back to the motherland. I thought y'all said y'all don't want to fight here.
What?
Send her back to the mother. Oh, you a baddie? Tell us why you're a baddie. She's telling them why she's a baddie. The girl start waving her flag. I'm from Igbo. I'm from Africa. I'm from Africa. They like, well, send her back to the motherland. You send her back to the motherland. The girl runs up. She grabs her, whatever. The African girl, she got on top of her and whooped her. Now, about the African girl, I told her she had this cute bracelet on. I told her in line. I said, take that bracelet off. It's so cute. And she was like, wow, I like my bracelet. I said, it's gonna break. She said, nobody's gonna fight me. Like, they're not gonna fight me. And I'm like, okay.
What?
She was the first fight. Okay.
You called it.
Called it. I said, baby, I already came in here sober. I've been sober for 11 days, baby. No smoking, no drinking. I'm focused. You know what I'm saying? Because when you need to do something, have to be somewhere, you need to be alert. So next girl, she told me early she didn't want to fight nobody. We all have talent. Her talent is she's psychic. That's what she told them. They said, tell us why it wasn't pleasing. You know, somebody gets broke out in a fight. They're not even paying no attention no more. You're supposed to pass the mic. It's my turn now. I need the mic. So I'm like, okay, I'm just laughing and smiling. Cause I wasn't really happy person. You feel me? So I'm like, give me the mic. Like, give me the mic. She was like, she looked like she looked like she lost her soul. She was just like, no, sis, like, no, you're gonna have to take it from me. She's backing up with the mic and everything, like, you're gonna have to take it from me.
What?
Bro, I'm like, this is the same girl that said she wanna fight. I'm like, girl, what? Girl, give me the mic. So she's like literally like, no, sis, you're gonna have to take it. So I reach out at this point to grab the mic.
Yeah.
The broad throws the mic and hit me in my head. Boom. Oh, so hard. I immediately blacks out. I start whipping on her tail. Boom, boom. I'm beating
What?
her down. I mean, it's nothing. Her wig off. I didn't even know she had a wig on. I didn't care. I'm taking her down to the ground, and I'm literally like I'm so mad, and I'm whooping her. I'm like, Lord, I literally said to her, I was like, Lord, you want me to do this? You know what I'm saying? While I'm beating her. Get the security guard, they come, they grab me out and jumped on her again. That's you see me on the carpet when I'm just running into this girl and the wall is falling down and her wig is already off. Yeah, that was the second time I was on her head. That's the girl that hit me with a mic. They didn't show her hitting me with a mic. And they didn't show that, of course. They want to save their image, I guess. But this is the girls are going crazy because they want this opportunity to save their lives, save their family life. This is what they're saying. So running through her, running through the security guard. He like, you don't want me to do it to you. I don't ran somebody daddy down. Get out the way. Running back over her because I'm in the zone now. I'm trying to take her head off. And now she's running backwards from me. She's running from me. She don't want to fight. So I snap back into it after I don't reach and clawed at her, tore her bodysuit up, whatever. I run back in front of the judges who was DTB, Biggie, Anna, Jayla. I run back in front of them. I ain't nothing like these chickens only split on the and I do my split and I get back up and Biggie like, you too late, you too late. You said something at the last minute, you too late. Before I could even get anything out, DTB starts stumping. Like she got in that all-go outfit looking like a goddess. She's stumping. What do you mean? She did her big. She beat this girl up. She came over here. She rapped. She did her split. Give her ticket. Like, girl, you crazy?
I
I
know
get my
that.
ticket. I leave. I go in the next room. I'm walking out. They like, do you need medic? No. Where's this girl at? I am raging. Raging. Raging.
That's
Raging.
what you thinking about at that point. Where is this hoe at?
Where's this hoe at? So my homegirl, she called me. She's like, we mad. I'm like, I found the girl. I'm on her head. A mic, bitch. You hit me with a mic. You're 5. I said you're 6 feet, and I'm 5 feet, and you
Where
just got
was she? Where was she from? You said she was from Africa.
no, not her. The first girl that was fighting, they from Africa. I
Oh,
don't know where this little stupid broad at. We don't even know her Instagram or nothing. She just, matter of fact, I chopped her head up so bad, and she kept trying to apologize and saying it's not personal, it's business. We can be friends. I'm like, no, you wanted it that bad. We going to the finale right now, and then I'm gonna drag you again. I'm not. She don't want to fight. She steady just trying to convince me not to fight. I done call my husband everything. This bitch done hit me with a mic. I'm gonna drag her again. She don't want to fight. She didn't even come. She didn't even come. She tapped out. Cool, whatever. We go on the next room with Natalie, Saucy Montana, and Miami. It's 15 girls. We get in there. This time, everybody gets some mic. This floor is like marble floor, platform. They just waxed it, all that, whatever. We get in there. They had the same rules. Don't run up to them. If you get a ticket, we're gonna give you a ticket outside. If you get money, we're gonna give you money outside. They was telling the girl they was getting like $5,000. They had baddies books. You probably like Chuck E. Cheese coins. And we get in there. Now them they like let me see you do an African dance, just all type of crazy stuff or whatever. And the girls are just doing the most. When I walked in, my first energy was like, hey, Miami, you remember me? I don't want to talk to you niggas. Stay the fuck out my DM, nigga. I ain't going 50 with a nigga what I look like. Immediately, her eyes get big, like she's seeing a ghost. Like, she was like, and then it was like,
but like, yeah, I'm right here.
and then she literally calmed her face down and then like try to play like it didn't happen and try to ignore me. Like calm, like literally like I guess she caught herself like, but I caught you by surprise, so now I know you really know who I am for real in real life. Like you don't know who I am, but that song you knew like that's the girl. What the welcome to Atlanta. So
Now she knows where it came from.
now you know where it came from. So now I'm still being humble because I want my ticket to be on this show, and it's not about you, but I expose the truth. So Natalie making all the girls do anything. Girls around here, they just fighting. They still have beef all over the place. So by this time, now they done cleared the area out. She tells somebody that she gave our ticket away, whatever. I go to the front and I go in front of Natalie. I'm like, I'm the baddest is here. I'm talking, and then after that. She got your ticket. She got your ticket. Fine. Figure out what to do with it. Figure out what to do with it. They just want you to attack everybody in there. So Now I'm not playing no more anyway. So the girl just hit me in the mic. I just had to whoop her. So now it's like anybody can get smoked. I don't care who it is.
Anybody could get the business at
Anybody
this
can get the
point.
business, and she ain't coming back in this line either. Like, come on in.
Where was
So
she
now,
from? That girl that hit you with the mic.
yeah, she got the heck on.
Like, do you know where she was from?
No, I don't know. Scary Land, Scaryville. That's where she
You
at.
never seen her again after that moment.
Never seen her again. I seen her in the back talking to one of the Zeus members, trying to see can she reschedule it, baby, when I'm not in the building. No, this is a one-type show. Get in line. She came
That,
up to me while I was in line, was like, friend, I got a blunt. We can go outside and smoke. The only
what?
thing I'm about to smoke is your ass. So, bitch, get in line.
What?
Get in line, bitch. And I'm fasting, bitch. It's day 11. I ain't smoking with you. Get your ass in line, bitch. You are the smoke. And she know it. She know it. I got the video when I was cussing her ass out after she hit me down mic. I haven't licked it. I sent it to you. She know it. So wherever she at, her face didn't even get shown. As you can see, she was just getting ran into a wall. She was irrelevant. Nobody even heard of her. Nobody even, you did all
She
that for
had no
nothing.
shine.
They didn't even show you big one because it wasn't big.
Like
How
blow
you hit
the
me with a
game.
mic and get ran down and
That,
now you run it backwards?
right.
Like,
That's like, well, I would like to know her reasoning why she hit you with a mic. Like
she
I
was
that's
scared. She was scared. When she said, you gonna have to take it, sis, and I reached out and take it, she's clearly not a fighter. Like, she's up here, I'm down here. All you gotta do is I could have just pushed you. You know,
yeah.
I tried to grab the mic. You threw that mic, you know, that, like they said, a scary person would shoot first.
Yes.
When you're
Yes.
scared, you don't know what to do. You do the quickest thing that comes to your mind off of what reflexes. She's scary. Like,
Yes.
she's scary. You know, she's
That's
scary. And didn't want to fight again. Talk about her nose bleeding. Didn't want to fight again. I know that. So it's like whatever. I could be. She want to be my friend, come to my shows. Like, girl, you sick.
yeah.
So so now I'm in a room with other girls. She's and he Natalie's talking about your ticket. The girl got it. So I goes around. I go up the stairs. I get in Miami face now. Now I'm in Miami face. I don't wanna talk to you niggas later. Look at my ill nigga. That's all I'm doing. I'm in her face. Saucy Montana gets so mad. They had on headphones. That's why the mic sounded like they wasn't on. See, I know production. And because I was like, why it sound like they're not on? But we're in their ears. He hear me singing this song to her and getting on her nerves. This is his best friend. He want to
Right.
be a best friend. So he stands up and he says, I want you to fight her. I want you to fight her. See, they cut it. They cut a lot of scenes, clearly. They cut a lot of scenes. So this scene is has him saying, she's gonna fuck you up. And I say, who? And he say her. That's not, he kept saying, I want you to fight her. I want you to fight her like 14 times. I thought the nigga was a clone. A clone. I said, why he keep repeating stuff like a robot? And I'm pointing to the girl that he want me to fight. I'm like, her, her. Like I literally said it 14 times, baby, because the girl was no competition. I know I'm 5 feet and I look like this, but I'm very, very strong.
You fight
Very
it,
quick.
baby. Yeah.
I'm very strong and I'm very quick. That smile and these dimples full. And I'm like, that girl is not. I just got dragging down the big girl in your dang on security over there. This girl is not a cup of tea. So he just steady saying her. He want me to get out my Miami face. So I'm like, okay, whatever. So I pushed the girl at this point. You see, she went into a split. Like, what is this? How do you even do that? And you see what happened. I drugged her, whatever. They thought the girls was gonna try to jump me, whatever. The one girl tried to swing, she got hit. The girl, she got dumbed down, stumped on, whatever. Because now I'm mad. I'm like, I hate you, stupid hoes. I hate you, stupid hoes. I mean, the show turned into a demon. It does. It's horrible. So the security guard get me off of her. I run back up to Miami now. I'm back up here. Give me my ticket. I've been dragging hoes all day. Give me my shit. This bitch, I want to see you fight. I want to see you fight. I want to see you fight. I want to see you fight like a robot again, like what he just did. So I said, I just beat everybody up in here. Like, that's bitch. She like, who? Everybody, bitch. I'm about to say you next. Still trying to be humble. I'm always the humble one. Okay. I want to see you fight. I want to see you fight. She just said, I'm like, bitch, fuck you. I ain't fighting nobody else. Fuck y'all. I ain't gonna clear this stage for y'all. At this point, y'all don't want to get everybody out of here. Now you want us to just fight everybody. Fuck you, bitch. I fought her, get my shit. Get my shit. So a bitch decides it. A bitch with a BBL, okay, blue jean jacket, because my cousin had found her motherfucking Instagram, her Facebook. My cousin a beast. My cousin found this bride fucking
She's a
Facebook.
detective, it sounds like.
My cousin found her Facebook and the girl that I beat down with the cowboy hat. She's amazing, but the girl had her comments on zero. You can't comment on it, of course, and
Right.
she's just popping her shit. This bitch decides to run up behind me while I'm talking to Miami. I don't know, and grabs me by my hair and pull me down the stairs and just maneuvering me with my hair. I'm like, I don't even
What?
know who it is. I'm just like, wait till I catch my balance, bitch. She's pulling my hair and backing up the whole time. She's swinging. She missed. I'm like, nope, no. I'm like, nope, nope, nope. I'm on my knees at this time. My damn knees, they don't bust when I got home. I see those bust off. I'm on my knees at this time. I grabbed this hoe by her coochie. She was just doing this running. I couldn't get enough but her vagina. I had to grab this hoe by her coochie and lift my way up on her ass. And I'm just in her shit. I'm just in her shit. She's steady pulling my hair. She's still not, you know what I'm saying? And she done slipped and fell. I'm on top of her ass too. They cut it. How you gonna see a bitch slip and fall and not and try to cut it when I'm on top of her ass? I'm on
Right.
her top of her ass, giving her the fucking works too, pulling the hell out her hair just so how she was pulling mine. Oh, now I got breakage in the back of my damn hair now
That's
because
the
this
problem.
dumbass bitch. You gonna rip this hoe, and I didn't even know until I took the sewing out. I'm whooping her ass. Now they done got us, they done broke us up or whatever. They take her out. The man taking me. I'm like, I need my ticket. He like, I'm gonna bring your ticket outside. I'm gonna bring your ticket outside. So I get down the stairs. My adrenaline is running. I need to start throwing up. Throwing up. They like throw up, clean up on the set. I'm
Oh,
throwing up
wow.
real bad. Mind you, I was sober, having nothing. So it's
Right.
adrenaline. I'm
Pure
tired.
adrenaline. Yeah.
I'm pissed. Everything. So I'm throwing up. I go to the back. The lady like, you got your ticket. I'm like, waiting on it. They tell me to wait right here. A guy, he gave me like 2 minutes. He come and he flashes light. He like, they said they're not gonna give you a ticket. You gotta go.
But like after everything I just been through, y'all better give me 5 tickets.
Oh, y'all must not know that daddy let me come here. Hold on, bitch. Let me tell you something. I told him, I said, I said, y'all not gonna give me no ticket? He said, no, you gotta go. You gotta go. I said, okay. So it's a back door and you just step outside and you're done. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. We done been here since 12:30 p.m. And I done ran down all these hoes, bust splits in here all day and rap my songs to let you know who I am. And you said I'm not gonna what?
Right.
Okay, girl, I walked out the door and I literally turned right back around and I blacked out and I ran right back. It was 4 police right there at the door on everything I love. And it was security guard from here. Baby, I ran all the way back in there through all them security guards to hit the side of the stage where Young Miami, Stassi, and Natalie was at. I hit the stage, only one of my toes touched the platform, and the last security guard grabbed me in the sky, and they're going crazy. How did she get through security? How did she get through security? I'm like, fuck y'all, y'all weak as fuck. Fuck y'all. I done got rid of his ass. I don't know if he put me down. I got down, and I done ran in the middle of the floor. And I'm trying to run back up to the center and slap the shit out of all their ass. The security guard grabbed me again. I'm like, fuck y'all, fuck y'all. They're like, how did she get through security? All the security got their headphones. How did she get through security? How did she get through? Get her out of here. And I said, cause y'all weak as fuck. I'm that bitch. Saucy Montana's the only one. There's 2 bitches sitting down at the podium. Saucy Montana want to be a girl so bad. He want this so bad. He want all this in real life so bad. He decided he want to stand up and say, who she talking to? Who she talking to? You, bitch ass nigga. You, my boy. So they're carrying me out of here. They carry me out of there. Get her out of here. Get her out of there. They going crazy. Girl, they get me all the way outside. Put me on the ground again. And they said immediately, they said bring her back. They said bring her back. I said, oh, this some TV shit for real. I know you lying. The same motherfuckers that just put me out here within seconds. So now they grabbing me like they said bring her back. So I'm coming back in there. One guy like, no, they said she gotta go. He said, no, they said bring her back. Lemmy, the founder of Zeus, or the man that stole Zeus, I don't care. Lemmy, he says, calm down, calm down. What's wrong? What's wrong? I said, can I talk to you outside? He said, no, you can talk to me right now. I said, y'all playing with people's livelihood in here. Yeah, y'all playing people's livelihood. And he like, calm down. But what's wrong? I got your ticket right here. I got your ticket right here. Just calm down. Calm down. Girl, give my goddamn ticket. I took the ticket. I left. I went, took my picture with it with the lady, and she like, congratulations, you're gonna be on the show. Okay. I go outside, everybody like, you was the one who ran back in there. Could have did that. They was playing with us. They was playing with us. I said, yeah, they had me messed up. I ain't coming here for nothing. And then the fact that I let that girl leave, I was supposed to still be whooping on her ass. We were told that if you fight outside the audition, you will be disqualified and you won't get the audition. That's not true.
Mm,
And then when you go back in the contract, it says absolutely no physical fighting. Bitches was getting pistol whooped in the parking lot.
what?
Yeah, yeah. DJ Threat, homegirl, she went live. She had two big old golf balls swollen. They
Wow.
had beat her in the parking lot because in those rooms, they was either sticking a bitch on you or bitches was jumping you. People was calling their mamas out there, their boyfriend, their girlfriend, their studs, whatever. They was coming outside and it was nothing to get in. All you had to do was come and it was free. So that's why now, even for her watching my story, Natalie will watch my stories for literally 40, 45 days. I screenshot everything. That's why I posted because I was making track records. Like I
Yeah.
wanted to see how this worked. Everybody said it was rigged, and I know I did my big one. The fact that they didn't even show me running back in there on them, it shows that they try to take my shine. Like, well, we ain't gonna use her. Nobody gonna use her, and they want you to chase them forever. They want you to be a groupie in the fan base and keep promoting them for views for you to be like a replacement. Do you think I got time to be chasing y'all? I'm gonna take the bag. I don't got time to be doing that. I already did my biggest one. Y'all showed a girl running back in there to bully a girl, but y'all didn't show me getting back into security doing my big one, nor me doing my splits after all these fights. Like it's like give me my footage, and that's what I asked them. Like I beat him like legit, give me my footage. Like don't stop my shine. That's some hating ass shit. But then after I found out, it's just like mostly like trafficking women in Dubai or all about prostitution and who you know already, who is a freak is or celebrity known already, and it's just based off clout. Then it's even worse because Natalie Nunn and Lenny, y'all should have had a private audition and y'all should have let us know we was replacements or extras because the things that the girls did actually go through. Like me, I'm a strong bitch. So you can hit me with a mic and I'm gonna beat your ass and you will never do it again, but I survive. What if that was a weak asshole, like the bitches I drug and I hit
Yeah.
them with a
How long ago did this take place?
January 31st was the audition.
Oh, so it was very, very recent.
Very recent. January 31st was the audition. They keep you waiting all the way until what 4 weeks ago. They just announced the so-called cast that wasn't nobody. Like you seen them girls walking around for camera time, and So it was just like the way that y'all try to play it, and now they like everything is script. You do it. First of all, don't come to Atlanta playing with us like that at all.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then, like I said, it's livelihood because people are jeopardizing their lives because they have something to lose. And a lot of
Right.
people, they don't have morals. I'm a street girl, so I done been through a lot of stuff. That's why I dressed it up in the suit that I had. Everything I took, I was ready to lose it. And I still walked around in one piece. Even my hair was still on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because what I was walking into, but you don't play with people like that. They think that's cute. They think it's fun. And now I see why girls was fighting and didn't care about the audition. They kept saying like, it's rigged. It's too much. Some girls were still there at 2 o'clock in the morning. Girl, they had left at 1.
Wow.
They just want footage. And like they said, it's almost $1 billion. But you know what? Miami went on there and that little bitch did a ritual on there. She did a ritual on there. All that praying, she like, oh, they never pray on here. You said that you was getting a circle to play Carisha and pass the bottle. But you made them pray again. So when the girl gave Natalie a shout out and said, thank you for the opportunity. Natalie, why did you say, don't bring that shit to me? Y'all always want to bring it this way. It don't got nothing to do with me. What don't have nothing to do with you? Baddies in your show. You gave her the opportunity, or was it because the demon witch was in the circle causing chaos? I don't know. I don't know. I never been there before. Do I believe that they do rituals and all this other stuff? Yes, I do. I do. For whatever purpose, I don't know. Do I believe in Illuminati? Yes, I believe in that too. Because why would y'all keep making stuff up if it's not true? You know what I'm saying? It's like you're not going to be rich without being controlled. You're not
Right.
going to be rich and have power. Nobody's gonna let you have that much power in this world. If that was the case, everybody would be rich. You know what I'm saying? So
That's facts.
it's been very chaotic since Carisha went on there with the witch stuff, and then you left right afterwards. Why? You didn't even play the game like you said. And how did they forget that? I don't know. But it didn't happen in the room I was in because I would have popped her ass in her mouth. But it's been chaotic ever since then. You see Lemmy and Allie getting into it, and they exposing each other, and Scotty and them, they expose each other. Yeah, it's drugs and it's liquor, and they're mad, but they're being honest. And the next day, they have to cover it up. So, Baddies is not, it wasn't for me, because everything that's for me, it will be done. It was an experience. It was for, to, of course, to get my name out. They put the Real Keke on TV for Georgia. Hey, y'all know what it is. I done been viral before riding a penis. But at the end of the day, the smoke that I'm getting behind it, like, now everybody want to be tough. Now everybody want to be hard. Everybody want to text my phone and pop off and see me at the club and ain't do nothing. I'm not that girl. Just how you didn't know that I fight, because I'm a no face, no case, low key girl. I drag your ass the same goddamn way, bitch, and nobody know about it. Like,
I know that's
fuck out
right.
my DM.
They
bitch.
learned that day. Well, girl, we need to get into this record. Let's check out this song. Before we do, everybody who wants to keep up with your journey, and it sounds like we may need a part 2 of this conversation, because it sounds like we may have more to talk about. Where can they follow you at on your social media?
Yes, follow me on Instagram at Real Keke QODS, and follow me on Facebook at Real Keke, and you can follow me on TikTok at The Real Keke. Period. And I'm gonna follow you that. But most of all, go check out my hottest music ever on all streaming platforms, whether it's Pandora, Spotify. Just put in the THE Real Keke. What I look like, bird bath, all that. Y'all can relate.
Absolutely. Anybody that you want to give a shout out to for supporting you through your journey?
Shout out to my husband. You already know what it is. Y'all go get that gravy. We don't play. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my entire family. Y'all know I love y'all. And shout out to my fam, my supporter. Everybody that's on. Y'all already know y'all the gang. So y'all don't even be looking forward to nothing. And shout out to TampaMystic for having a bad pitch.
Okay. Show us one more time. Yes, ma'am. Okay. Yes. Well, listen, baby, it was such a pleasure. I love your energy. We're going to have to definitely do this. If I didn't have to be on radio in the next 5 minutes, I'd want to keep going, but I got to be on radio in like 5 minutes. So let's check out your record. It's called What I Look Like.
In Houston, y'all. Hey, period.
Make sure where's the venue at that you're going to be at?
Yes, it's on Main Street, y'all. Slept on Wednesday. I'm with Lady Nate outside Main Street, Houston.
Definitely. Well, let's get into the record. Introduce it for us.
Y'all already know it's the Queen of the South, What I Look Like, produced by DJ Threat.
Y'all stay tuned for it.
It's the Real Keke, Queen of the South. DJ Threat, kill fool for this one. What's up, Lil J? I don't wanna talk to you, nigga. Stayed up, fuck about my DM, nigga. I ain't going 50 with a nigga. What I look like, nigga. What I look like, nigga. I don't wanna talk to you, nigga. Stayed up, fuck about my DM, nigga. I ain't going 50 with a nigga. What I look like, nigga. What I look like, nigga. I blocked his ass on 67. He keep calling what the fuck. Thought he had his GED. Man, this nigga dumb as fuck. He a duck, he ain't riding. I ain't going half on shit. Broke niggas make me sick. You ain't no man, you a bitch. Thinking creamy, he be dreaming in my DM trying luck. So knowing he's a butt like 99, I want no stuff. Bad bitch, never settle. I take less when I was more. Talking rich nigga, cocktail, eating no adore. I don't wanna talk to you, nigga. Stayed up, fuck about my DM, nigga. I ain't going 50 with a nigga. What I look like, nigga. What I look like, nigga. I don't wanna talk to you, nigga. Stayed up, fuck about my DM, nigga. I ain't going 50 with a nigga. What I look like, nigga. What I look like, nigga. Should've bought a piggyback the way that you be penny pinching. Always flexing to your boys like you getting to the money. You ain't flip, no know the plug. Walking around selling midget. I ain't nothing like these bitches. Only spit on the dick. I ain't helping with no bills. The Ricky Key ain't got no chill. And it is just what it is. I'm a dime in the dust. Keep these niggas always lifting. Got that walk, got that pressure washer. You know money make me come, but I can never come for you. Fucking nutty come, I need a boss nigga Obama. Nothing like your baby mama. Keep them fake ass purses. Keep my eyes shut open cause I got a lot of choices. Shut the fuck up, pussy nigga, I'm tryna focus. I don't wanna talk to you, nigga. Stayed up, fuck about my DM, nigga. I ain't going 50 with with a nigga, what I look like, nigga, what I look like, nigga. I don't wanna talk to you, nigga. Stay the fuck up out my DM, nigga. I ain't going 50 with a nigga, what I look like, nigga, what I look like, nigga.
Shout out to everybody tuned in, checked in. Shout out to the Real Keke. Thank you, my love. I appreciate you being here tonight. And shout out to everybody who took time to come through tonight. If you missed any part of this interview, it does stay permanently on the industry's most wanted, not about to say Instagram, YouTube channel. So y'all have a beautiful, beautiful, blessed night. Shout out to you, my love, Keke.